All right, guys, I want to talk to you about active recovery, okay? Not the most exciting topic, I get it, but as we get older, I'm 57, pretty much for anybody over the age of 40, 45, active recovery is really something we need to start thinking about and doing every week. And I just want to explain real quick why. Man, it takes several days for our muscles to recover from a tough workout. And I don't care whether it's weightlifting, you know, resistance training, or doing high intensity interval training, circuit training, that kind of stuff. Most people think that, you know, by the next morning everything's hunky-dory and you're good to go. Well, that's not true. Even when you were young in your 20s, your muscles still take 2 to 3 days to fully recover from some really strenuous work, okay? And that's what we're trying to do on a daily basis when you're doing some of my workouts or Gary's workouts. We are intentionally trying to tear our muscle fibers down. We're trying to create damage, okay? And the more we break them down, the more we damage them, the more they repair and the more they overcompensate. So that's why they come back a little bit stronger and a little bit bigger after every single workout. That's the deal. You know, you do that over and over for months and months, you build a lot of muscle. The more muscle you have, the more fat you lose. So, active recovery, what is it? Well, there's tons of things we can do, guys. It's just basically getting in some real light exercise where we're increasing the blood flow a little bit, okay? And that could be just about anything. I mean, if you want to go on a nice slow jog, if you want to go swimming, maybe get on your bike and just kind of cruise. Don't do any crazy sprinting. Even myofascial rolling, you know, on a foam roller, that's considered active recovery. Walking your dog, you can just kind of go on and on and on. I play golf every Sunday and I walk, okay? Matter of fact, I'm exhausted, but it's not hard, intense exercise, right? That would be considered active recovery. Matter of fact, you're gonna get to see me do a little money-saving active recovery. So not only am I getting something accomplished as far as mowing the yard and actually helping my body, I'm saving myself about 50 bucks every time I do this. I'm a cheapskate. So anyway, guys, tons of different exercises. Follow along. You'll see some of the things I do on a typical Saturday. Now, my workout routine is normally Monday through Friday, but sometimes I'll miss a day and I'll push my workouts into the weekend, into a Saturday. So you can get your active recovery done in the middle of the week if you have an off day. That's a perfect time to do it. You don't have to do it on a weekend. So this, my friends, especially if you have a yard as big as mine, this is active recovery. Now, back in the good old days, I was a lot tougher than I am now. And I had a push mower. This is actually a self-propelled mower, but still, it's a big yard. I got a big front yard and a big backyard. And this takes a while. All right, well, it takes me about 40 minutes to mow the yard, the front and the back. And guess what? This makes this guy real excited because he knows after I mow the yard, I take him on a walk. And see that? He knows the word walk. I think he even knows how to spell it. Here we go. So let's see. Mojo, you want to go on a walk? Yeah? What about squirrels? Do you see any squirrels around here? Oh, you see some squirrels? They're up there. I can see them. It works every time. I don't know what the deal is. I think when he was a puppy, a squirrel climbed out of a tree and bit him while he was sleeping. All right, so I live in the hill country, and I mean, I'm at the bottom of a big hill. All the rich people live at the top of the hill. They have a great view. and so anyway, what we do is I got a nice little loop here. It's about 3/4 of a mile. And it's up a pretty nice steep hill, then of course back down a hill. And Mojo absolutely loves it, so I got to take him on his walk. I know, come on, buddy. All right, well, guys, I mean, besides this guy has got tons of energy, and I have to take him on a walk, otherwise he'll kill me. he'll just bug the hell out of me. You know, I'm getting a little exercise. I'm not doing this hard enough or fast enough to get my heart rate up at all. Okay, all I'm doing is getting a little blood pumping. And guys, if you're having, it's called delayed onset muscle soreness, or DOMS, all right? And a lot of people get that, especially when you're pretty new to exercising and working out and lifting heavy weights and really pushing yourself hard. You'll get real sore, okay? So anything like this, okay, get on a stationary bike and just kind of cruise slowly. Roll, you know, on a foam roller, swim, anything, okay, will really help reduce the soreness in your muscles, guys. Now, your body produces a lot of toxins and a lot of lactic acid when we work out really hard, and that's some of the stuff that's creating this soreness, okay? It's not just the lactic acid, it's the DOMS, okay? It's where we're actually breaking down muscle fibers. So any kind of blood flow, all right, and this is not much, but it's more than sitting on my couch watching TV, will go a long way towards getting those important nutrients, micronutrients, macronutrients to the muscle fibers, flush the toxins out, and it basically just makes you recover quicker. I mean, you're still going to recover even if you just lounge around on the couch or sit in front of the computer all day, but this just speeds up the recovery, guys. And remember, you know, we're getting older. I don't like it, but I need every little trick in the book to help me recover quicker, because I want to get back into the gym on Monday and really hit it hard. And if I'm still kind of fatigued and not fully recovered, then I won't have a very good workout on Monday. All right, so I probably mentioned earlier that myofascial release is another form of active recovery. I know a lot of you guys might not have even thought of that. Yoga would be another example, any kind of low impact thing. And I've had to start doing this far more than I used to because my knees started hurting. And I don't want to get too far off the subject here, but I thought I had bad knees. I mean, I went to an orthopedic surgeon, we got an MRI done. I was really depressed, I had to stop running. And he says, man, your knees are great. I said, well, yeah, but they hurt like a mofo. I said, I can't even hardly walk without them hurting. We went to see Dan Bachman, all right, my chiropractor and sports rehab specialist. And he determined that it's just real tight muscles. And I've been doing tons of leg weights real hard for a long time now. So I've been rolling, and just in about a week and a half, 2 weeks of just rolling every 3 days, I'm at least 60%, probably 70% better. So guys, you know, there's lots of different ways to do this. This is not about how to do foam rolling, okay? This is just telling you that this, see, there's a, right there, my hip flexors, real sore spot. So, you know, I got to do this, and it takes me 20 minutes to do both legs, okay? So I go all the way up and down my legs, my IT band, my quads, my calves, my inner quads, and then of course my glutes. So 20 minutes of this, and it does hurt. And guess what? Active recovery. Now another thing, guys, that we're not going to videotape today is golf. So tomorrow on Sunday I play golf, and we always walk. And I know it's hot and I'm real dehydrated, but still I'm walking 8 miles carrying about a 25-pound golf bag. And so man, that's a great way to do active recovery. Now it gets me exhausted, tired, but it's not tearing down the muscle fibers because it's real low impact, you know, just real casual stuff. It's just the sheer length of time and the distance that we go when you walk 18 holes. It just really wears you out, especially in Texas. You know, it's 100 degrees and it's humid. Man, that's a killer. So tons of great things you guys can do as far as active recovery, and trust me, it's way more important than you would ever imagine, especially for guys my age.